Oh, this is the Impact review. Um, I can't find my face. Hang on, where's my face? Okay, there it is. Yeah, I couldn't find my face. I've done vids without the shades before, but I don't know. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm watching Animal Kingdom on TNT. Good show. Well, please check out the series. Well, you can't now because it's almost over next week, but check it out on TNT. Also, I want to get this out there. You guys seen this girl on GFW, Amber Nova? She's very talented. She has a look. She's only been wrestling for a few years, like maybe 2 or 3. But she's great in the ring. She has a phenomenal look. She's coming down to my area twice. I think twice in September. So I'm gonna go. She's a cool cat, and she's a sweetheart to her fans on Twitter. Amber Nova, the Nova girl. She's cool. God bless her. This is the Impact review. Here we go. Now, this is pissing me off because this American top team, Lashley's boys, it's like they're taking over the show. At least on NXT, you got British Strong Style and the ROH takeover. But what do we have here? Bobby Lashley and some redneck and a bunch of nobodies. Just attacking referees and putting them in headlocks. Jeff Jarrett was like nice to them and they show that again, but then he's like mad at the dude. And then fucking James Storm, I think it is, comes out and like he's like trying to fight one of the guys or some shit. And then what happened after that is Jim Cornette addressing the locker room. Basically all 20 men were like sat down with Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette's pretty much saying, I want a nice clean game. One thing about Jim Cornette, I heard an interview about him being back. I'm happy he's back. But he basically said they're not going to tolerate any more people breaking the law going on TMZ. Alberto, they're not going to tolerate any more. That's why he's suspended, by the way, and that's why his suspension still stands. They're not going to tolerate anybody going on social media and saying they're not coming to work, Tyrus. Which I like Tyrus, but you don't do that. WWE had you as a Funkasaurus, and they pulled you out of WrestleMania. Were you bitching then? And your heel turn actually had potential. Remember that music, I get more glad from whipping that heel music? Where the fuck did you do? You had a look, man. But whatever. So yeah, Jim Cornette saying, I want a nice clean match, Then we had OVE, the ovaries. These guys look like the Purge. They have the mask and shit. One of them looks like Jake Paul or Logan Paul. The other one looks like Harry Hook from The Descendants. I'll humiliate him. Yeah, that's what he looks like. Anyway, they fight two ham and eggers and they beat the jabronis. These guys are very small, but they have a good look. So they're really tiny though. They're really small. They make the machine guns look like fucking Big Show and A-Train, bro. Anyway, we had Eli Drake sucking up to Jim Cornette. Adonis is behind him, and he's trying to get another number, I'm surprised Corny gave it to him. Corny said, you could have another number, but you're going to be number 2, motherfucker. Which I always said, number 2 is pretty much the same as number 1. You're both starting the match, so what's the point? It's just like the Elimination Chamber. You're both starting the match, so I never really got like why people were always afraid of number 1. You should be afraid of number 2, There have been cases where number 1 threw out number 2, but anyway, fuck it. So yeah, he says no ifs, ands, or buts. Molly Gordon is fucking gorgeous. Anyway, this was my favorite segment, kinda. Taryn Terrell came out in lingerie. She looks fucking amazing. Impact has this thing where they'll have knockouts that have children. And people like to talk shit about that, but they look better than before when they have the baby. Taryn's had like 2 or 3 kids and she looks fucking amazing. And she's like a Christian, but she's still doing this. So it's good. I like a girl with a dirty side. I like a girl with a dirty side. So she's a Christian, and she didn't give up her faith, thank God, but she likes to live life the way it's meant to be lived, like I do. She comes out in her lingerie. JB's interviewing her, and she's like, well, JB, Gail Kim abandoned me. She was my best friend. And that's true. The last time she was in Impact was at Bound for Glory. She was pregnant. She's like, I was pregnant when I was here last, and Gail Kim doesn't call me, doesn't text me, doesn't write me, block me on Twitter. She don't follow me on Twitter, even though you deactivated it. She's like, you're gonna leave your husband high and dry or whatever. And she's like, I want to retire you fast. And Gil comes out, Gil wants to fight, and JB breaks it up. Let them fight, though. This is awesome. Like, these are two of the... I know I said Sienna is my favorite knockout, but, like, y'all don't understand. Taryn was my favorite knockout of all time. And if this leads to, like, a match at Bound for Glory where she wins the title, you know I'm going to be there, bro. So Bobby Lashley, team top 10 or American top team, they're bitching at Cornette. And then the fucking redneck in the team is like, oh, why is he even in this pro wrestling? You should be lucky he's here. He should be in MMA. And they're like trying to get him to go to MMA. That's why they were showing those gay-ass videos with Jeff Jarrett and King Mo. Send his ass to MMA then. Like, send him if you guys want him so bad. He's like in his 40s now. Send him. Go ahead. Just like Johnny Impact is coming in GFW, so is Taya Valkyrie. Taya Valkyrie looks like Lady Liberty. Something happened to like her face. She looks different. I would have banged her 3 years ago. I don't know if I would so now. But anyway, she's still good looking. Like her and Johnny Mundo got those abs. Like Amber Nova's, you know. Maybe that's why they're together now. You know what's funny? Melina fucks up and gets fired from Lucha Underground. They replace her with Taya. And to team up with Johnny Mundo, and now Johnny Impact and her are engaged. Kind of funny how the way things work. Jim Cornette pretty much told Eddie Edwards, we're going to give you were supposed to get number 2, but I gave it to Drake. Loki's number 20, so I'm going to give you number 1. The Anthem boys really want you to be the global champion, and I want him to be champion too. So, and then they started talking about how he saw him in the Hammerstein Ballroom at Ring of Honor. Nice reference. That was when he won the title. Grado is with Joseph Park, and he's like, I'm being deported. No, this was also the best segment of the night. Laurel Vanessa's music plays. And you guys remember like last fall, I should say, she was like my real favorite knockout. Like I hated Sienna back then. I didn't love her the way I do now. Laurel Vanessa comes out as herself. I forgot how fucking sexy she was. Because she had that shit on, like, for months. She looks fucking amazing. And she's back as Laurel. And she's like, I'm a changed woman. I want to marry you, Grado. I do. I mean, yes. Married. And they're getting married. Joseph Park is like ringing the bells, you know. And then fucking Congo Kong is like, and he's getting all mad. But Mahabali Shera returns with that epic mullet. And he's like, no, you're not going to ruin this important special day for Grado. So King Kong leaves or whatever. And Grado is marrying that hot muffin Laurel Vanessa, man. Oh my god, I forgot how fucking amazing she looks. How we missed you. LVE, I knew you'd come. And that hurts to say now. It's hard to say. Anyway, Loki is in LAX Clubhouse. They're pretty much saying, you're number 20, dog. You got this, dog. And then fucking Diamante basically implied that they were pimps. They were like, yeah, them hoes making us money. They working every day. And shit like that. That was funny as fuck. I love LAX. They're coming here too. They're coming here next month. In 2 weeks. And they the main event was the Gauntlet for the Gold. Eddie Edwards starts out with Eli Drake. This thing went on for like an hour. I thought it was funny. El Fantasma Jr., El Hijo de Fantasma Jr., he did really good in this match. And so did Ishimori. That fat guy, Richard Justice, came out with Sonny Siaki's music. Very fat. It was funny when he was in there. Johnny Impact made his debut. And he did really good. He made it to like the final 3. EC3 was like in the middle and he was like doing a good job. Eddie Kingston came back. I didn't even know he was still employed. We haven't seen him since before WrestleMania on TV. We didn't even see Bram either. At least Bram was in that Lethal Lockdown match though. Or that match with Team Josh and Team JB. Who else was in this thing? A bunch of guys were in it. Some people I didn't think belonged here because they were all like X Division guys, but this match was really fun. EC3 got eliminated. Lashley got eliminated by Moose. Moose should have won. And then Moose got eliminated. The final 3 was Johnny Impact, Eddie Edwards, and Eli Drake. I called him Sean Ricker. Sean Ricker, you see there you go, eliminated Johnny Impact. And then Adonis was in this match, but he got thrown out before this. And Eli Drake versus Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards almost had it, but Eli Drake hit him with that gravy train, and pinned that boy Eddie Edwards. And Eli Drake is the new champion. And throughout his moment, they're showing fucking American Top Dean, like the same crackhead steroid guy grabbing the referee and choking him out. And the other redneck just like laughing. And Lashley's like, I don't know what he's doing. He's calming it down. One of them wants to go after Moose. And then like they're cutting them getting escorted out of the building. And fucking they finally show Drake like when the show's going off the air. Adonis comes out in the middle of the fight. It's funny. They're all fighting and Adonis is in his underwear and he just walks by them. And he gets in the ring and he's like clapping for Eli Drake. And he's just like, yeah. And Eli Drake is like, Eli Drake. But Eli Drake was over. People were cheering for his name. They wanted him to win this title. I did too. I was happy for him. I'm going to explain why later. But Eli Drake, the new global champion. The first World Heavyweight Championship under his belt. Well deserved, though. Good job. And hopefully he stays as champion. I'm convinced that Alberto Albert Jones is going to miss Bound for Glory. And that sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Eli Drake, new champion in the motherfucking house. The gravy daddy. Dummy, yeah. So I know you're bandwagon jumpers. Oh, I liked him a while ago, but I'll explain that later. But anyway, peace out, y'all. Have a good weekend. And I hope you guys had a great first week of school. Until next time, peace. And remember, dummies everywhere. Eli Drake. That is not an insult. That is just a fact of life.